With attention focused on oil prices and war in the Middle East, the world has seemingly forgot about rare earth elements and Greenland. Well, that's still a thing, as shown by Critical Metals Corp, which reported a major breakthrough in metallurgical testing at its Tanbreez rare earth project in Greenland. New 2025 test work successfully replicated and significantly improved upon earlier 2016 results, achieving a refined concentrate grade of 2.96% total rare earth oxides, compared to the previous 2.1%, an improvement of roughly 40%. This advancement was made possible through an updated processing flowsheet using higher strength magnetic separation at an insane 10,000 to 12,000 Gauss and additional refinement stages. The improved process increases recovery efficiency to over 85% and produces higher-grade eudialyte concentrate while removing low-value material more effectively. The results confirm the repeatability and scalability of the upgraded process and render CRML's previous preliminary economic assessment, PEA, outdated. A revised PEA and a definitive feasibility study, DFS, are planned following upcoming pilot plant operations, which are scheduled to begin in May. A larger 150-ton bulk sample test is also planned for June. The project continues to progress toward commercial readiness, with offtake partners in Europe, Saudi Arabia, and the U.S. set to receive pre-production concentrate samples, helping to strengthen confidence in Tanbreez as a significant future supplier of rare earth elements, especially high-demand heavy rare earths. Another overlooked sector comes from the less glamorous side of logistics that coordinate everyday life in the background. In this space, Associated Wholesale Grocers, AWG, announced a partnership with Symbotic to automate its Gulf Coast Division Support Center in Louisiana. The facility currently processes over 22 million cases annually using manual labor, but increasing challenges, such as labor shortages, rising costs, and weather disruptions, have driven the need for modernization. Symbotic will deploy an AI high-density automation system across approximately 114,000 square feet. Once operational, the system is expected to handle nearly 19 million cases annually, with improved accuracy, reduced product damage, and greater consistency. The automation will reduce reliance on manual labor, improve safety, and allow AWG to expand capacity without constructing new facilities, delivering long-term cost savings and improved service reliability. Construction is expected to begin in 2027, with full system launch planned for late 2027. This project demonstrates a broader trend toward intelligent, automated supply chains that prioritize resilience, efficiency, and scalability. For example, closer to the direct food source in the supply chain in agriculture, Cyngn deployed 4 of its autonomous drive-mod tugger vehicles at Van Family Orchards in California, marking its expansion into agricultural processing. These vehicles automate the transport of raw materials between storage and processing areas, replacing part of the facility's forklift-based operations. The system creates a hybrid workflow where machines handle repetitive transport tasks while humans focus on loading and unloading. This improves safety, consistency, and efficiency in an industry that depends on continuous, high-volume material movement. Again, this kind of deployment shows us the growing demand for automation in the supply chain as labor shortages and production scale pressures increase. It also builds on Cyngn's momentum in food and beverage logistics, demonstrating the broader applicability of autonomous systems across supply chains. Speaking of food, supply chains, and automation, Rivian announced a partnership with DoorDash to develop autonomous delivery vehicles. As part of the deal, DoorDash invested $200 million in ALSO's Series C funding round, helping to bring its total funding to over $500 million and pushing its valuation above $1 billion. ALSO is Rivian's spin-off. It originally focused on electric bikes and is now expanding into small, pedal-assist delivery vehicles capable of carrying over 400 pounds while remaining compact enough for bike lanes. In contrast to Cyngn's deployment in agriculture, this partnership signals a move toward autonomous versions of these vehicles for last-mile delivery for the final leg of the food supply chain. While it is unclear whether the autonomy technology will come from Rivian or DoorDash, both companies have relevant capabilities. DoorDash has already developed an autonomous delivery robot called Dot, while Rivian is building advanced self-driving systems using a mix of sensors and custom chips. Of course, such systems would involve AI to achieve autonomy. And that's the perfect segue to talk about Hut 8's plans to invest $7 billion to expand its artificial intelligence data center operations, demonstrating a major shift beyond its core Bitcoin mining business. Hut 8 is developing large-scale AI infrastructure, such as its Riverbend data center campus in Louisiana, to support high-performance computing workloads. Existing partnerships with major clients such as Alphabet, Google's parent company, and AI startup Anthropic are driving demand for expanded capacity. The investment will fund power infrastructure, semiconductors, and facilities needed to scale operations to gigawatt-level data centers. In the bigger picture, this move shows us a growing trend among crypto mining firms to pivot toward AI infrastructure as cryptocurrency markets fluctuate. Hut 8's transformation is intended to help it capitalize on the rapidly growing demand for AI computing power while diversifying its revenue streams.